Danny, you're in caretaker charge for Saturday's game against Scarborough. Are you looking forward to it in a strange sort of way?
Well, obviously the circumstances, aren't what expected them to be. But in terms of the game, the players, are looking forward to putting in a performance and ultimately trying to get a result. They've worked hard this evening. Obviously, luckily to get the facilities in Middlesbrough again, which is great. And the players just want to do well. They just don't want to do well for the football club, for themselves as well. And ultimately, that's what we're striving for.
It's a matter now of everybody pulling together to get us a couple of wins.
Yeah, well, this is the messages that I gave to the players as a group, as players, coaching staff, the board, fans. We need to be united. We have to be together. I spoke to the players about when I've been in this situation myself as a player, and when we as a team have got out of it. It's been on a united front. It's been where everyone has been together with a common goal, and when that's not the case, it's gone the other way. So, those were the clear messages to the players tonight, that we have to be together as one. If players aren't in the team, then support the player that has the jersey at that moment in time, because if the roles were reversed, then they'd want your support as well. And I think that's really, really important in terms of the group as a whole, ultimately striving for the ultimate, which is results on a consistent basis.
Will you change much in terms of the lineup and the tactics?
I've got a couple of ideas, in terms of what I'd like personally. So there might be one or two, slight tweaks to what we've done previously, but nothing major, without giving obviously too much away. But ultimately, I think it's more of a mindset shift for the players that they need. Ultimately, it's obviously to go and get a result.
What's been the reaction of the players to Josh's departure?
Well, it's a difficult one because they really enjoyed working with him. A lot of the work that I have done, is done in a real professional manner. Again, ultimately striving for results and performances. I said their number one goal is to do well for the football club, and that's what we're striving for. So their focus now is on Saturday. I said to them about we don't have time to dwell on what's happened, and all we can do is control what we do moving forward, and that's been the focus and the topic and the theme throughout tonight.
We lost obviously to Scarborough 2-0 on Tuesday. Do you think we learned much from that game and the way that they set up and the way that they play and the way that we could play on Saturday?
Yeah, absolutely. Watched the game back a couple of times, and we spoke about it tonight in terms of areas and ways that we can cause them more problems than we did. We identified similar problems before, I do have to say, but we just we didn't do it enough on Tuesday. So it was a case of trying to do that more, and ultimately obviously nullify the threats that they possess. And obviously, if you do that, then you're going to give yourself a chance.
Most of all, though, from our point of view, we need to take our chances when they come along, don't we?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you need to score goals. That's obviously been an issue for the football club this season. We're obviously striving for that. We've done some work this evening. It's obviously not an overnight fix, but trying to build confidence, trying to build repetition in terms of what you do in training, to ultimately when the players, those opportunities present themselves in games, they're as best prepared to take those chances and create those chances on a consistent basis.
And defensively as well, again, we need to be aiming at a clean sheet. Are you thinking about including Cardo Siddiq?
Well, listen, the clean sheet, of course, is the utmost importance. If you don't keep clean sheets, you're going to give yourself, a problem in terms of obviously trying to pick up results. In terms of obviously personnel, it's been a quick turnaround this week. Obviously playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. So taking into consideration that players played a lot of minutes in a short space of time. Obviously Cardo, I think did really well on Tuesday, but he's not played for a while. So again, it's a balancing act in terms of just trying to get the balance right of workload, where players are at physically. Obviously we tailored training tonight, based off that as well at times. But as a back four sort of unit, they were reasonably, albeit conceded obviously a couple of goals, but as a unit they were okay, I felt, during the game. So whether he plays or not, we'll wait and see.
But Saturday, the message is, please get behind us, and let's see if we can get these 3 points.
Well, look, I said that at the start. A united front is, in my opinion, the only way. If we can perform in a way that gets the crowd off their feet, then that's powerful. If we don't do that, and of course, fans they have their entitled opinion to voice frustrations. Absolutely, I'd do the same. But I know that when things are in a good place, at this club, it's powerful. And so if we can have that combined with the players, performing, I know how they can. By being on the front foot, being aggressive, and also I know that's what fans want to see, and that's what we're planning to give them on Saturday.